welcome back, Muriel from the Sunshine Family. In my video today, Costa Rica for expat and how to choose your construction team who will be building your house. Hey, this is Muriel, and as you might know, I am an expat mom. I am Dutch by origin, and so my English isn't perfect, and I'm here to teach you everything that I went through myself living with my family since 2018 in Costa Rica and going through all the curves, the learning curves, and now we are already completing the first process of building and reconstructing our house on our own property. Now, if you are thinking about becoming an expat in Costa Rica, or you are an expat in Costa Rica and you have the chance to build your own house, and you think, how do I choose my construction team? I am here to share how we have done it successfully. So watch this video till the end. Now, PS, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, hit the icon in this screen, hit the bell icon, so you are subscribed and get a notification every time I upload a new video. So you can learn everything that can benefit you, interested in living or traveling in or through Costa Rica. And and by the way, if you wonder what I do for work in Costa Rica, that's what I cover too, not specifically in this video, but if you're curious right away how I work online, hit the first link in the description below to learn more about the program that can teach you too how to work remote and 100% online. But this video is definitely dedicated to how to choose your construction team, Costa Rica for expats. Listen up. So, what did I do to choose the construction team successfully? I did not Google anything. If you believe it or not, as digital nomad working 100% online, I did not Google anything online. Now, how did I do it is what you might wonder. Well, I just talked to people I know here. I literally started to connect with people and ask them about their experience when I knew that they were or had already built their house or some kind of construction on their own property. So I really used their expertise, their due diligence, and then took it from there. So I started with the people who I trusted the most, of course. Now it's depending on how many people you know. But if you really want to find information, there are also community groups, for example, to ask. So for example, I live in the Santa Teresa area, so there's a big community group called What's on Santa Teresa. So if you're just moved here and you do not know anyone, be sure to add yourself to that community group. It can also be like the community of Samara or the community on Nosara and Tamarindo. Every area has their own community group or even groups. Ask your question there. Who has experience with a construction team? Who has an advice for me, who to work with? Just start there. So keep it simple. Use every source of information that you can use. But if you already know people, ask them, and ask multiple people. And I always make a decision on the fact that I heard positive stories from different people who do not specifically know each other but have the same positive experience. That's how I choose for the guys who dig my well. And I'm gonna dedicate a video about that too, about digging a well, but that will be my next video, so stay tuned. But I found my construction team by talking to people and trusted on their due diligence. And then what did I do? Not just call them and just gave them the job, right? No, I called them. So I had 2 positive stories from different people about this specific construction team here. And then I called them up to meet them. So but what was important, and that was one of my most important rules that I can only work with, there must be someone in charge who speaks English. Of course, I know I need to learn Spanish and I respect the language of the country where I am an expat in, but the fact is my Spanish is not perfect, so it's really handy and in your benefit if there's like a chief in charge who can translate the messages of the workers to you in English and vice versa. And while you go, you can crank up your Spanish by talking to the construction team, of course. So that's what I did. So after we trusted the advice of several people, We talked, we met the team on the spot and said, okay, this is the project. And we did, and listen up, this is smart to do if you are able to. Give them a test case. So we will be building a brand new house on the back of the land, but we had an existing house that we wanted to reconstruct. So we gave them a reconstruction job first to see how it feels to work with. So after a meeting and everything felt, you know, we trust our gut, like the communication went well, we gave them the test case project, and now we're almost completing that. It went really, really well, and now we know that they're also be good partners in constructing our brand new house. So that's actually what I recommend everyone to do. It can be just building a how do you say that? A shed or something, right? Something simple. Let them build something simple or reconstruct something simple. See how it goes. See how smooth it goes. Are they sticking to their agreements, etc.? And when you think, yeah, it's all good, then you know they're up to for bigger constructions. And that's actually exactly how we have done it. That's what I recommend you to do too. So this video is not about promoting any specific company by name whatsoever. I could do that. There are several companies to find on Google, but I believe if you do not Google, you know, there are smaller companies you cannot find on Google, and you are missing out on them if you not just find them by word of mouth. So I just found my construction team by word of mouth, did due diligence, met them, decided by my gut if it felt well, have them done a little project to test, and then make the decision to start working on a bigger project with them. And I think that's, for us, the best solution. I'm not saying this is the perfect solution. I'm not saying that my construction team is the best construction team in whole Costa Rica. Of course not. But I believe in every area there are many local construction teams, and you can find them by speaking to as many people as you can, and go and meet the teams, and then decide. And it's always a leap, and it's always scary, but you know, otherwise, if you cannot take leaps, you cannot live in Costa Rica and become an expat. So with that being said, I hope that you can benefit from this video. Like my video, share my video. If you think someone else can benefit from it, I will post it also in my most favorite Costa Rica community groups. And if you again subscribe to the channel, you get a notification after hitting the bell icon every time I upload a new video, and you might learn from my new videos too. And if you want to be a digital nomad like myself, working 100% online, go to the description below, hit the very first link, and follow the steps and go through a very simple training that teaching you the framework of my online business, and it explains how you can do this too if you're up to it. So bye for now, pura vida, and see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.